project for my Slimmest class, and my topic is genetic engineering. And what is genetic engineering exactly? Is the manipulation of genetic material, such as DNA. And genetic engineering can be used for making meat from blood and changing the DNA, and and adding extra proteins to foods such as corn. The problems with genetic engineering is that how you can keep people to consume the food that you make, because they don't know what's going on, because it's science. Some people don't understand that it's science. But the topic is turning blood into edible meat for human consumption. That's a problem. But the purpose of it is to have a new successful way of getting food for humans without killing the animals. Like, what if, for hypothetically I say, what if we weren't out of cows or pigs? We can have the blood of those animals and then turn that into meat. The history behind it is when Stanley Cohen and Herbert Boyer cut the fragments of bacteria DNA and added and rejoined it with different fragments of to insert it. And that's where it all started from. These two people in 1973 started the first genetic engineering. That's when it first started. This could change the world possibly when we can discover it about I presume about like 30 years into the future, that we'll be able to change characteristics about ourselves by changing our DNA. Like, I won't say cloning humans yet, but more ways to grow things. My career is more sports science type thing, because it's technological. But moving on. But we might be able to clone humans in about 100 years. Our technology will be more sophisticated, and by the time we hit 50 years, we'd probably be on Mars by then. But the current events that are going on right now is people actually taking blood and turning cow blood and turning it into meat without hurting the cow. Taking a blood sample and turning that blood into meat, and then turning that meat into food that we can actually consume. And the people, Alpha Farms, are saying that by 2025 they will be using their method of making this into daily life. My conclusion is that this is a possible feat. People should become more aware of what they're eating with their body, or what they choose to eat, because this isn't a joke, in my opinion. They should take more responsibility on what they eat nowadays, because they're adding extra things, and chips, foods they don't even know what they're eating. They're eating random things at this point. But the only problem with this is people just simple-minded, don't care, don't want to listen to anything they have to say. They just want to think for themselves, and that's what I think they're better than everybody. Here is my reflection and my sources. Thank you.